Dreamers, what's the deal, my babies? How we doing out there? Y'all all right today? Y'all been all right? That's great to hear. That's amazing. So first and foremost, if everything look a little different, camera look a little different. That's because I'm on my laptop today. I just did not feel like setting up my tripod and then getting the light set up to like work with it. My light stand just broke, so I was just like, look, we're gonna just do this. I just did two other videos, some little reaction videos, nothing too heavy. Not sure exactly where I'm gonna post those, but they will be posted. Yeah, make sure y'all go follow the Team Dream Dewey page. And anybody that's watching this has come over from the Team Dream Dewey page or from the Instagram or for the TikTok. Appreciate y'all for following this page. I've been really just loading this one up. I ain't been promoting it as much. Just loading it up for the new year, so that in 2024, it's some freshness stuff, some content, that I can start forcing people to go see. And yeah, just kind of just getting a head start. So eventually I'm gonna start pushing this channel like really, really heavy. It's gonna be like my main link that I'm gonna post on all my pages. Hopefully get the subscribers up, but just getting a good foundation, before we get it fully running. But anyways, everybody, how was y'all November? We are now into December. We are in the final stages of the year, final month. This is the preparations, month that people, always get the preparing themselves for the new year, making their resolutions, making new plans, checking things off the list. And we're going to have a conversation about that probably later on in the month. I'm probably definitely going to take some notes and put some notes down on that. So y'all stay tuned. Again, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, man. Make sure y'all continue to support the channel. And all that we're doing here, just continuing to try to grow. Yeah, so this one here, I don't got no notes down. This one is just really just a full scope and me just coming to kick it with y'all, to be honest. So just random conversations with the dreamer. Recap, man, of just everything that's been going on. I guess I really just been like cooking up a lot of content lately. Staying consistent. I have been consistent with it. Doing it a lot more. I can say maybe like every other day I'm at least creating something or recording something. Just doing something just to get myself in that mode. Getting ready for the new year. Just getting ready for the new phase of my life in general. Not even just for the new year, but just for the new phase, the new level that I'm about to head to. I know that the work that got to be put in is it's going to be increasing. The workload is going to increase. So I'm just in the preparation stage, building myself, getting myself ready. That's what we all should be doing out here, just preparing ourselves to be ready for the opportunity for whenever it does come. You know that you're ready. You've already been doing this. You well oiled. So preparation time, man. Preparation time. But yeah, besides the content, preparing, trying to get the mind right, getting things around me right, taking care of business, and standing on business. You feel me? I've been into just getting, like I said, getting my mind right so that I can attract the things that I want to come into my life. We gotta remember to clear the channel, that creative channel, that spiritual channel, that that mental clarity. We need that so that the thoughts that we have, the things that we want to manifest, the prayers that we want to have fulfilled are coming clearly. We can put true intent behind things, and we can see things really be fulfilled the way that we want them to, with a clear mind and a clear intention. So be sure to get your meditation up, kick it up at a high level, so that you have that mental strength and that mental clarity going forth. A big thing too is like yoga, man. I don't know if y'all practice it. I'm not the most well versed in it, but I do like practice quite a bit of like the poses, especially like for my shoulders, my back, and my hips. I'm big on my hips, and like working on those or whatever. And one thing I do know, and like I said, I'm not deep in. I know a lot of what I know. I'm not a master. I'm a jack of all trades, not a master of none. But I have my knowledge of it, and I do know about the releasing of the tension, and being able to clear those energy fields, and allowing your chakras to be able to fully move through your body and your energy to be able to flow freely. I'm gonna help you feel better, like physically and mentally. It clears a lot of that cloggedness up in your body, for the energy that transfers through you. Um, Being able to functionally move the way you want to will help you functionally think the way you want to, think freely, feel freely. So remember to stretch, clear out those kinks, clear out those ailments. A lot of times we have a lot of pains, a lot of discomforts in our body from just growing and growing older. It can be reversed with just stretching, yoga, adjusting, and what do they call it, rehab and physical fitness. So while you're clearing your mind, make sure you clear your body so that your mind is able to be free, to live free. Because a lot of times your mind is going to pay attention first and foremost to what's going on with the body, because that's the thing that it's attached to. And so before you can, freely free your mind, you be sitting there in the yoga pose trying to meditate, but your back hurting, and your hips hurting, and your knees hurting, and you can't sit in that pose, so you gotta change your pose or not a ground too hard. So you gotta, what I'm saying, like that physical is going to distract you from being able to fully clear the mental. So mind and body is a sound connection. So make sure that we taking care of them together. Yeah, man. So just going on this journey of all these thoughts and things that's in my mind. My hair. This is one of those things. I don't know. I ain't posting no videos really like on it, but as y'all can see, I'm working together my hair. I'm coming away from the braids, braided together the locks and stuff like that. I even took down a few of those, my locks or whatever, just experimenting, trying to see what I wanted to do with myself and what I wanted to do with my hair on this next stage. But I think I fully committed to going through the wig stage. And this is what I've been doing. So just starting from the bottom, until we get here. I love it. I like it. I'm liking what it's starting to look like. Just was tired of the diverse look, I guess, with like braids and then locks at the top when I combined them. So, and then it just looks better to me. It looks more uniform. I don't have all these braids and stuff just like, hanging out and coming all undone and all kind of stuff like that. It's gonna help me with doing it and keeping them hydrated and stuff like that. So, and then me, I'm gonna hit the 7 locks eventually. Shout out to my dog Samson. So it's just the first step of it. Excuse the pimple. Breakouts is inevitable. Skin ain't perfect, but what else was I wanting to kick it with y'all about? On the level of the hair, change, man, change. Over the past couple weeks, I've been, in these pockets. I don't know if I spoke about it previous, but like I said, not feeling stuck, but being stuck looking up, being in this position, but I can see where I want to go, just not really knowing what direction to move in, how to move, and wanting to be patient because you don't want to keep, wasting that energy and running in the wrong direction. So, I think in the last video I spoke about being stuck and looking up, and when you're in that position of feeling stuck, that's the perfect time to start moving and to start creating movements in ways that when you do get the motion that you need, or the motion that you feel like the energy that you need to push forward, in a direction that you need to go in, or the knowledge that you need to finally start to move how you want to, you'll be much more prepared. You'll be able to move more effectively, by preparing yourself. And just an example of that is like what I've been doing here. I've been wanting so much, and I was like I said, I was feeling like I was stuck looking up because I'm seeing what I want to do, I'm seeing all the things I want to do, but it's like, how do I do it? How can I get there? Um, and me just moving and me just preparing and me just like kind of asking and asking of God and asking of the world like to feed this energy to me, but also showing them that I'm prepared for it. By just creating random content, creating random things, and then I'll go and then I go out into the world to connect with people, and I'm connected with people who are, on the same level. I just met an amazing queen this weekend who I had met her before, but we didn't really get a chance to engage like that. But we sat down and we were just talking about, she was coming from a movie premiere and like the acting and stuff like that, and she was in school and like she's doing business management. I'm in business marketing, so it was like we just kind of like, in the same field or whatever. A very beautiful woman, but it's always so, for me at least, it's so refreshing when you can speak to a woman on like a just business level, or you see those things that they doing, and like uh neither one of y'all are like caught up in that like the physical nature of it at all. It's not somebody like I was pursuing it. I was like somebody my brother actually like linked up with, and he been like, trying to pursue or whatever. But that was like the connection that we had there that night, and so we exchanged information. She already like sent me some stuff about some auditions, and it was just big energy. This big amazing thing. With the friend that she was with, she gave me like a real powerful message during that time that was like random, but it was so relevant to me, and I was just like, man, like, yeah, like this is what I'm on. This is what I've been doing. I've always kind of recognized that, and I don't take that lightly, but I appreciate that, and like that's just motivation to keep me going and keep me doing what I'm doing. And I say that to say, when you really want something and you have your intent clear, you have those mental things, the mental blocks cleared out the way. Like I said, you can attract these things into your life. You can literally bring all these things into your life, and I feel like that's just the steps that I've been taking. Clearing my mind a little bit more, meditating, trying not to put so much negativity in it, putting my best energy out there into the world, standing on business when I say that I don't want to waste my time, and I'm not putting energy into things that I feel like aren't going to benefit my career going forward, because that's just wasted time. I don't have time to waste. And literally each time I'm in a position where even if it's like something it's not a lot going on, there's opportunity there. I spoke to a brother of mine about doing some podcasts this weekend. I spoke to my brother and his dad about doing a podcast down in his basement because he got a lot of Motown memorabilia, and he traveled with them and like actually like played with a lot of the big artists. Like he was a drummer and a musician, and so he did a lot of backup for them, or like playing their bands, stuff like that. He was a roadie at one point, so he got a lot of signed memorabilia and pictures with these people and things like that. So just being from Motown and being from Detroit and just having that history, having that ability to tell those stories of being raised in the the mecca of music, really honestly, for that era. Like New York has this thing with hip hop, but hip hop is only 50 years old at this point. The South got it now. The South had maybe like the blues and jazz and things like that, but like when it came to soul, when it came to R&B, when it came to even disco, that era was run by Detroit. That era was Motown heavy. All the biggest artists, The Temptations, Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, Marvin Gaye, Al Green, all of these people, I can go on and on. Like the people that was either involved with Motown or, was signed to Motown. Stevie Wonder, tied to Detroit in general. Aretha Franklin. I can go on and on. Like, and all these people you hear and you know, and it's like, yo, like that was all Detroit, literally. And it's beautiful to be from a place where you have so much history, but even now, like the history is lost. Detroit is well respected in the music game, but I feel like we really should get our flowers a lot more. I feel like we should have a lot bigger artists. And I feel like even our sound is unique as far as like a lot of artists, like the rap music are starting to sound like Detroit artists, but not even that. But like I feel like we have even more than that. There's more. It's like such a huge melting pot of music in the city, of like a variety of it, and I feel like it should be displayed a lot more from Detroit artists. So but anyways, I was just speaking to them about just doing this podcast and doing that just based off of that, and just being able to tell them stories and their involvement, being able to, like, I met Martha Reeves, and just being able to just be in places. I was seeing Denise Williams randomly in concert. I mean, just I could go on and on. I mean, on and on. Like, one of my brothers was just speaking to Coolio's family not too long ago. You know, just being from Detroit, you get that opportunity, and it's so much more. Like, it's so much that I forget more than, you know, I can honestly tell you. And the stories will probably come later on about like these artists that we've met, or just things that we've done, or been able to see just being from Detroit. But I want to have a platform to be able to, like, you know, kick that. And everybody was with it. The vibes was good. Everybody was like kind of like feeling like what we was talking about, and like so it sounded good. And it's on me as the leader of that energy to stay on top of that, to continue to push that. Sometimes I know I can fall back into my little web and like not like reach out, but I be needing that to like collect and get myself. Because sometimes, like, even with my ADHD and my anxiety, like if I raise myself too high, especially like with my bipolarism, if I get too high, that crash is very, like, it's hard. Like it'll come super steep. So sometimes I try to like pace how much I put on myself at a certain point, so that I can, like, you know, so I don't stress myself too much. I had to rest a lot today because I was like, this weekend, like I said, it was Saturday party. But not only that, just like I was working out heavy this week to prepare for Sunday. Party Saturday. Went out with my best friend, his family, like my family. So went out with the family. They had a little event, so we did that yesterday. I didn't get home late, but I was, you know, drunk a little bit, not much, but like a shot, and I think I had maybe like a glass of wine or something like that. So just a couple days of that, body being dehydrated and stuff like that. I see I'm drinking my water, so you know, collecting, resting. Remember to rest. Remember to rebuild yourself. But yeah, definitely this week, just hopping on it. This is my kids' week, so it's gonna be real low key for me. But like the next week, it's my birthday week too. Shout out to me being on the 7th. But anyways, I'm not really doing too much. I'm just gonna chill. Like I said, I got so much going on that like my birthday gift to myself is just gonna be continuing to like develop. I want to purchase this camera, and I want to purchase this embroidery machine. So like, my funds ain't stacked up to it right now, so like I'm not spending it on nothing else, because that's what I really want. Like, I don't really want to go party. I don't really want to go do that. I do that. Like, trust me, I live a fun life. Like, I do not live a mundane life. I don't live lamely. Like, honestly, I feel like sometimes I live a little too lit sometimes. You know, in my own world, but so I'm not really like seeking to do anything like that. It's just, you know, staying focused, getting things right, and we're gonna have a you know, a celebration at some point when I get that. But yeah, just so really just put myself in this position, so setting things up so I can just get the rolling. And like I said, so all this stuff was just coming out of me just really, I feel like, showing the universe that I was ready. Putting the work in, starting to do these little videos, posting them, not holding the content, not saying, oh, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. And now when I'm meeting these people, it's like, I know initially, yo, I'm at it. Yo, how can I do, like, like, you know what I'm saying? Tapping in with them. Hey, when you trying to meet? When you trying to do, when you trying to, And at least if we don't, we're not even, you know what I'm saying, like getting nothing super settled. We getting pilots out the way. We getting brainstorming. We creating this energy to let the world know, let God know, let the universe know that we are ready. We are active. We are ready to receive the gifts that you have prepared for us, because, you know, we are walking in your light and doing those things. So, get out there and do something. Like I said, Drake once said, "I'm the type to say it, pray it, and get up and go and get it." You know, you got to put that energy out there and then go and make that energy real. You know, so that's that. That's that. It was something else I was just thinking, and I wanted to say. Hopefully it'll come to me. It was something. It was something very important. But we ain't gonna have too much dead time. I know it's there. It's like it's kind of annoying because it was like a huge part of something I wanted to get into. Huge. And I can't even get it right now. But yeah, that's just what I've been on. That's the phase I've been in. And I wanted to come and share that with y'all because I know that from experience is where we get our best lessons from. And I have been intently creating this lifestyle that I've lived. I know in one of the other videos I spoke about like wanting the sponsorships, wanting to start getting people to send items and for my reviews or liking my content and viewing it, all kind of stuff like that. And to the point where when I made it happen, it was to the point where I was like, okay, I know I can make it happen. Now let's make everything else I want to happen. But also recognizing that it didn't come out of nowhere. Recognizing that I had to put in the work. I had to put forth this effort in that realm to be able to receive the benefits from it. And I take that lesson from that little piece of success, and it's like now it's time to turn it up. So take those lessons from like your successes and your failures and apply it, you know, to your new situation and like really turn it up. You know, it's time for us to, I mean, like I'm saying, like, I'm starting to get these little jewels, I'm starting to get these little companies, you know, with this and that. And I'm like, yo, just imagine if I go to the next level. Imagine if my videos become more crispy. You know, I get higher quality camera. Imagine if my editing is better. So now I'm trying to get into the editing. I know a few people who are actually in that world of video shooting and stuff like that. And, you know, my time is, you know, as limited as the day. But I'm going to try my best to, like, you know, get into that with them and say, hey, bro, try. What can you teach me? What can you show me? What program should I be looking into? You know, just give me a direction. You know, I'm not asking for a handout, but give me a direction to where I can start studying and looking, because this is what I want to do. One of my close homies, man. I can say if my man's Eli is my best friend, that's like it didn't even say it. You feel me? Like, that's my brother Fuzz. Like, I feel like me and him even started this whole, like, our connection, like, you know what I'm saying? Me and my guy did. It just, we ended up getting a little bit closer. But, you know, I had been wanting to work with him for a long time. I mean, he does music. He's a rapper, amazing rapper. He's an artist, a poet, you know, a scholar, a philosopher, you know, all of the sorts. And been wanting to work with my bro, you know what I'm saying, for a minute. And in the beginning, when, you know, when we was trying to work, and this is a true testament to, I want to tell y'all about putting in that work, like really putting in that work. So, and this is what a lot of people, trust me, it's not just this situation, but this is the most important to me, because I had reached out to him about, you know, some ideas I had, some visions. He was like, yeah, bro, I want to get into that. And he was talking to me about, you know, want to get his TikTok jumping and want to get things going. And I was talking to them about doing like these little parody video for me, and I like was kicking it to him. He was like, you know what I'm saying, just seeing the vision, and it was amazing, because in the past, when I had spoke about this, just spoke about it with many people, not just him in particular, but I would speak about wanting to do these videos, I want to do this content. I would, you would get the look of like, oh, okay, oh yeah, that's what's up, and there would be no follow through with it. There would be really no, you wouldn't get that energy that people really believed in you, and that, people was gonna show up for you. And what I did, man, I just took my time to like actually put the work in myself. I actually was making the videos. I started to get my TikTok going up a little bit. It went viral quite a few times. Just starting to get the little, started to get the sponsorships and stuff like that. So, the image became more of, oh shit, he's doing this now. So now, it's something that I can lend to people and benefit the people. And it's not like I'm just trying to leech and build myself up off of it. Now, I never liked that mentality because of the fact that it's like I knew that what I had, I knew that I really wanted to create these things. But I understand why people have that perception or that mentality of people when you're asking for somebody to feed what they've built into you. Because bro had already, he'd been selling mixtapes since we was in high school. He'd been building stuff as an artist. He'd been like, so his level of work is like, yo, I've worked for where I'm at. I can't just give this to anybody. I can't just be like, yo, I'm gonna put you on by like, you know what I'm saying? I was doing the music and was rapping. I'm like, yo, we all rapping, we cool, we all, you know what I'm saying, the same. We came up together. Why we ain't doing tracks together? But it makes sense because it's like, yo, people don't know you as an artist. I thought you on the track and it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, he just putting this boy on the track. Like, you're not taking it serious. Yeah, it may be straight, but people not really gonna pay attention because it's like, so where do I benefit from that? Like, at this point, I've been doing it so long, I can't just be doing it frivolously. I can't just be doing it to be doing it. I need benefit from it. And that's the same way that I feel now with like everything I do. When I'm going out, if I'm hanging out with the homies, if I'm smoking with them, I'm chilling, we drinking. If I'm not benefiting from this, so we ain't having a conversation about something, we ain't recording this, we ain't out with a bunch of group of people who I can meet somebody new, I don't want to chill and drink. I just don't want to just sit in the whip no more and smoke a few blunts. And like, I don't want to do that no more. And have conversations about what we going to do if we ain't did nothing already. Or we ain't setting up how to do it. I don't want to do that. That's to me, that's worthless. That has no benefit to me. That's not serving me anything. So what am I sitting here doing it for? What am I sitting here spending my time turning up for? What are we celebrating? What are we coming together to praise? What are we preparing for? Like, if we just sitting here just like, come on now, we gotta put the work into this. And like, I now understand where people will come from. So when you walk up to an artist and you hand them your CD, like, okay, I hear you. I'm gonna give it a listen, but it's like, if I don't see you nowhere, if I haven't heard your name, if it ain't no buzz, have you worked to even get my ear? Have you worked to get the help that I can give you? Because some people just like, yo, I'm just waiting on that chance for somebody to give me a handout. Because I give it to you and then you're going to waste it because you're not even used to putting the work in. So, all that full circle is like, I recognized what me putting the work in has translated into, because now it created more opportunities for me. Putting the work in, putting the videos out, doing the content, just, showing that creativity. Even if some of these people, I don't even see them liking my videos, I know they see it now. You know what I'm saying? I know more people see it than the likes that I get. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's never been like the numbers for me. It's always been about the recognition and understanding about my talent. When I understand people see my talent, now they want to know how can we benefit off each other now? And now they have to be a benefit to me. So it's not like, oh, now I'm the benefit. How can I serve you? Because I got people asking me to do video for them. Hey, bro, put my song in one of your videos to do that. But yeah, but how did that benefit me? Because I got to go put the work in to do this song. You feel me? So like, how does it benefit? Can I shoot you a video? You know what I'm saying? Or unless it's like, it's that good to the point where like, okay, I know but if you come and you reach out to me to ask me to do it, it's like, do you got a hit record, or do you oh that's a hit and I need to put it, or you just trying to get people to hear your song? Cause I got hit videos. You feel me? So it's like now we in the field where like now we gotta talk. Now we gotta negotiate. Before it was like I can give you something or I can do something for you to try to get myself somewhere because you're above where I'm at. But now we gotta talk. You know, now we gotta come even, but you gotta build yourself up to that. You know, you gotta work yourself up to that point, to the point where you can have these conversations where they're conversations and not someone, you know, telling you what you can do for them or what they can do for you necessarily. But yeah, man, keep working, keep building, because it's all going to come. I hope, you know, y'all can gather the lessons and the morals from these stories. Cause sometimes I try to go and spin back on them, and I have completely gotten so far away from the beginning of it that like it's like to try to wrap it all the way around, it'd be impossible. But know that nothing is impossible. Know that you can do it all. It can be achieved. Like I say all of this stuff to just basically let y'all know this is all just things I've seen happen, things that I'm going into, and all of us as dreamers, all of us as people who are just going towards something and trying to create a new way of life for ourselves. I feel like it's important to hear experiences from other people who are doing the same thing that we're doing. Modeling was something that was the one thing I said I had forgot. It was something about modeling and following in those footsteps of those people that you see being successful. I get my work ethic oftentimes from the stories of artists and the stories of people that I've seen that said this is what I did to get there. And I know that their path ain't what my path is, but there's some commonalities in each of those, you know, in those things. They had work ethic. They worked hard. They put their content out. They kept grinding. They kept doing what they were doing. And, you know, they wasn't wasting energy. They found what they... So it's like, it's these things, these books that they read or these things that they did. Like, when I see common things in successful people, I jump on it and I make it a thing that I do, because it's like, if this is something all successful people do, let me do it so I have more of a higher chance of being successful. You know, I didn't come from success. I wasn't raised by success. In the realm that I feel success is, I wasn't raised by that. I didn't see that. So I have to find and emulate what those successes is in order for me to be able to achieve that level. So, you know, find your success. And that's why a lot of times I tell my story as well, because if you can find some commonality in me, you're listening to me, you're watching my channel, you subscribe to my channel because you have that camaraderie with me. It's like, I'm not going to gatekeep. I'm going to give you exactly what I did to get where I'm at, or even why I'm even posting these videos, or how I even got the courage to do it. You know, we at whatever level we at right now, but this will be the start of it. This would be where y'all can go back and be like, oh, snap, like, I remember this. I remember he was saying this, and like, dang, that bro at 1 million subscribers, and it's like, yo, how do I get there? Come back to when I had 0. Like, I got 0 right now. It's 0 subscribers, but there will be 1 million. And at that point, you come back and say, I was able to follow his path and see where he went and how he got where he got. When you see me on TV, go back to the YouTube, you know, to when the lip was busted. And, you know what I'm saying, it was looking dry and the camera quality was only at 1080. You know what I'm saying? You know, so just know that as long as you start, you got a chance to win. So let's get started, my people. I'm gonna slide on some cool shit. You feel me? Just another motivational, man. Like I said, this one was random. This one wasn't even like nothing that I even like drew up. I ain't had no notes on this. I do got some notes in my phone, trust me, about some conversation that I wanted to have with y'all. But I was like, man, I ain't even about to tap the phone right now. This is my first time coming off the weekend, and so I was just like, you know, let me come and just kick on my people just off some random, you feel me? Yeah, man. I got all kind of stuff going on here, man. All kind of stuff going on here that I wrote down. Honestly, it ain't that much. I don't want y'all thinking like he been working. But a lot of ideas, I guess. You feel me? So whatever. We all actually I do actually I just seen something else. I ain't about to talk to y'all about it, but I just seen something else there. Okay. Yeah, I got all kind of stuff, bro. So we gonna come here, we gonna kick it, man. We gonna get some different subjects, man. All kind of stuff. One of these times we gonna get on some relationship business. You know what I mean? But I ain't really been in the whole relationship vibe lately. Only because I just been hustling, trying to get in my relationship with these grinds. You feel me? With these goals and these dreams. You feel me? Just trying to get myself, you know what I mean, where I need to be. My bad new persona just came out. You feel me? Real smooth, real player. You know what I'm saying? When you from Detroit, you put the shades on, you know what I mean? Just relax everything. Real bossed up, real laid back, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too hype, nothing, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too rah-rah. Keep it cool. You feel me? I can't wait till my lip heal. So it can stop looking like I got 30 layers of skin on it. It's annoying me. But you know, we gotta do. Anyways, and the coolest Detroit voice I can tell y'all, I know the motto. Before we get to the motto, make sure y'all stay grinding, man. Make sure y'all keep y'all head up. Make sure y'all stay focused. You know, make sure y'all keep pushing the haters to the side, you know what I mean? And keep the grind alive. You know, we all gonna make it to a couple million, trillion, $billion one day. And I just wanna, you know what I'm saying, all come together and be like, yo, we all started this together. You feel me? From the bottom of my heart. That's where it starts. I'm about to go eat me some leftovers, you feel me? So, y'all keep it cool. Y'all know the motto. Peace, love, and dreams. I highlight y'all real smooth. I like this persona right here. I ain't gonna lie. This is my Detroit player persona. You feel me? You feel me? So whenever y'all, you know what I mean, I might turn up. Knees come off. You feel me? You know what I mean? Get a little hot. Get a little. But when I give me some yays, I don't know what these is. These some J's. Yeah, tiger on it, but they still cool in the motherfucker. You feel me? So when I throw these on, you know what I mean, I get in my Detroit player mode. I stay cool. I stay dreaming. I stay loving. What up, though? How do you do this? Not just